The UK is starting to see a very unusual terrorist problem. I mean, just over the weekend alone, they arrested nearly 900 people under the Terrorism Act. And the unusual part is that a lot of these terrorists are seniors, people with disabilities, grandmas, simply standing there with a sign. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, they arrested an elderly man under the Terrorism Act who was blind and was in a wheelchair. This is 100% real. To make things even crazier, being convicted under the Terrorism Act can, in some cases, hold a prison sentence of up to 14 years. So, what the hell is going on? Well, about 2 months ago, a UK-based group called Palestine Action was classed by the government as a terrorist organization alongside the likes of Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Hamas, and 81 others. This decision was made after some of its members somehow were able to break into the UK's largest secured military airbase and use repurposed fire extinguishers to spray red paint into the engines of 2 aircraft, causing an estimated $7 million in damages. Now, the group say this was to protest the UK's complicity and supplying weapons to Israel. The government, however, say that they are not merely a protest group, but one that is escalated into violent attacks against national security targets. So, 12 days later, Palestine Action became the first direct action protest group to ever be prescribed under UK terrorism laws. But here's where things get tricky, because remember, it is a criminal offense to show support for a terrorist organization, and that's why police are now having to arrest hundreds of people for simply holding a sign saying they support Palestine Action.
Essentially, everyone holding a sign will be arrested.
If that sign falls within the remit of Lumen.
Saying that they support Palestine Action.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people to arrest. That must be a real headache.
It is a lot of people, yeah.
And just 2 days after the nearly 900 were arrested, a new Banksy mural appeared on the walls of the Royal Courts of Justice, depicting a judge hitting a protester lying on the ground with blood spattered on their sign. Journalist Isabel Young spoke with the advisor to the UK government, whose 300-page report was a major factor in these new laws. And this is what he had to say in their defense.
I spoke to a 70-something-year-old grandma at these protests, literally holding up a sign and getting arrested. Do you think they're a terrorist?
If they meet and they are doing this to overwhelm the criminal justice system very deliberately.
Half of the people that I saw at the protests were over 60. So are they terrorists?
Well, the criminal justice system will have to deal with them, and
But you're saying they are terrorists.
No, I'm saying that if you...
But you're not answering the question. Are they? Do you see them as terrorists?
So we're now at a point where the UK police have their work cut out for them. Every time there is a protest, anyone holding a sign supporting Palestine Action can be arrested, even if it's in the thousands.